Rugby teams in New Zealand are all awesome, but one team always has to be the worst. So, without further ado, here is a brief history of the Tamaki Makaurau Kikorangi. The Blues won 2 Super Rugby championships in 96 and 97.
More silver for the trophy case.
And then another in 2003, led by legendary All Black Xavier Rush.
At the moment, they're so proud.
I feel like Xavier Rush might have been the only human being born in New Zealand history with a larger skull than me, which is quite impressive.
That is awesome.
So the Blues were good once. What happened? Let's fast forward a bit from 2003 to examine the last 10 years. In 2009, Pat Lam was appointed the head coach of the Auckland Blues. He was a local guy. He coached the provincial team for 4 years.
He's a good man. And
his first 2 years was so-so.
And that's the frustrating thing.
But in 2011, a glimmer of hope. The Blues made the semi-finals.
Now they get a chance to advance through to their 5th final.
But they lost to eventual champions, the Reds, and that was that. Which brings us to 2012, when things got weird. 2 of the biggest names in world rugby joined the franchise after the 2011 World Cup.
I am fully dedicated to this franchise.
You know that.
But things didn't go to plan, and fans started throwing their toys.
You know, making out that, it's because I'm an islander that we're losing, that's offensive.
Later that year, it was also revealed that Pat Lam received a despicable text.
The text used the most racially offensive word.
From his first 5/8's dad.
Mark Hanscom's quoted as saying the text came from his phone, but that he didn't send it.
It was probably the bloody Russians.
It's rubbish.
After the year from hell, Pat Lam made way for one of New Zealand's favourite sons, John Kirwan.
When everything hits the fan, you go back to the plan.
He approached the coaching role with honesty and optimism.
it's going to be a roller coaster.
In 2013, there were promising signs under his guidance, with the team narrowly missing the finals. But they still missed the finals. And then 2014 rolled around, and so did Benji Marshall and his health insurance ads.
Look, if you're paying for something, you should use it.
Thanks, Benji, but the Blues didn't use you. He only lasted 6 games before returning to league, and JK's boys finished last in the New Zealand Conference and 10th overall.
Whatever I say might cost me $10,000.
2015 rolled around, and it was another strong-looking squad, but they still missed the finals.
I know it's been a tough season, but I just want to thank all the Blues supporters.
This marked the end of the Kirwan era, with legendary All Black centre Tana Umanga taking over as coach. Was Tana the answer? Not so far. But who's to blame? Who knows? Well, I, for one, hope that the Blues suss it out next year. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to use that, but I think that's bullshit.